7 Worst Snacks That Feed Cancer Cells by Barbaraoneill. We are always encouraged to eat healthily to maintain good health. But there's one thing few people know: some snacks are silently nourishing cancer cells in our body. These foods can increase the risk of disease, and not everyone realizes it. In this video, Barbaraoneill will reveal the worst snacks that we should avoid to protect our bodies from harmful agents. Studies have shown that an acidic environment in the body is the fertile ground for cancer to thrive. You may not realize that some seemingly harmless snacks can actually increase acidity in the body. Making the wrong choices could put your health at risk without you even knowing. Let's explore the 7 worst snacks that Barbaraoneill recommends you eliminate from your diet to create a healthy body and combat all diseases. This video will provide you with valuable information and alternative options to help you protect your overall health. 1. Aged cheese. Aged cheese is one of the most famous foods, known for its distinctive flavor and irresistible richness. However, few people know that aged cheese is one of the foods with a high acidity, which increases the burden on the body, especially the kidneys. The fermentation process of aged cheese creates acidic byproducts like lactic acid, which can cause the body to lose its pH balance and create an environment conducive to disease development. Barbaraoneill emphasizes that when consuming aged cheese, the body has to work harder to neutralize the excess acid, which can lead to mineral loss, particularly calcium from the bones, causing bone problems such as osteoporosis. Furthermore, when the body's pH becomes too acidic, it creates a favorable environment for the development of cancer cells, increasing the risk of chronic diseases. While aged cheese may be a favorite food for many, consuming too much of it not only increases acidity in the body, but can also harm overall health. To protect your health, Barbaraoneill advises limiting the consumption of aged cheese and replacing it with foods rich in calcium and natural minerals, while maintaining a balanced diet to keep the body healthy. Making wise food choices not only helps improve current health, but also protects you from the risk of serious diseases in the future. 2. Wheat. Wheat, especially hybridized wheat, is becoming one of the concerning factors in modern diets. Although it is a major source of carbohydrates in many meals, wheat contains acidic minerals such as sulfur and phosphorus, which increase the acidity in the body. This can cause pH imbalance and create a favorable environment for the development of cancer cells. Barbaraoneill warns that excessive wheat consumption, especially in processed foods like bread, pizza, and pastries, can lead to high blood sugar levels and contribute to the development of chronic diseases such as diabetes and obesity. When the body has to process excess sugar and carbohydrates, it produces insulin uncontrollably, creating a conducive environment for cancer cells to grow aggressively. Additionally, the gluten in wheat is also a cause of digestive issues for many people. More than 70% of individuals in some countries may have difficulty digesting gluten, leading to symptoms such as abdominal pain, indigestion, and even serious conditions like celiac disease. To protect health, Barbaraoneill advises limiting wheat intake, especially in processed foods, and replacing it with other grains like brown rice, quinoa, or chia seeds, which help maintain optimal health without increasing the risk of disease. 3. Fatty fish. Fatty fish, especially larger species like tuna, mackerel, or shark, are known for their high omega-3 fatty acid content and are an important source of nutrition. However, few people know that these types of fish are also highly susceptible to contamination by chemicals and heavy metals such as mercury, dioxin, and PCBs, which can cause numerous serious health problems. Barbara O'Neill advises that fatty fish not only pose a pollution risk from the environment, but also accumulate harmful toxins in the body. When we consume fatty fish, we are also ingesting these toxins, which can damage vital organs such as the nervous system, liver, and kidneys. Mercury, for example, is a potent neurotoxin that can lead to developmental issues in children and cognitive decline in adults. Additionally, dioxins and PCBs can affect the immune system, disrupt hormones, and even increase the risk of cancer. Consuming unsafe fatty fish can harm long-term health, putting the body at risk of various diseases. Barbara O'Neill encourages us to opt for plant-based sources of fatty acids like chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, and canola oil to protect our health without worrying about the harmful effects of toxins found in fatty fish. 4. Meat. Meat, especially red meat and processed meats, has always been an important part of many people's diets. However, Barbara O'Neill warns that consuming too much meat, particularly animal meat, can increase the risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. Studies have shown that a diet high in animal meat can raise the acidity levels in the body, creating an ideal environment for cancer cells to thrive. A well-known study by Dr. T. Colin Campbell in the China study demonstrated that consuming animal meat, especially processed meat products like sausages, bacon, and other processed meats, forces the body to deal with many toxic compounds generated during the processing and digestion of these foods. Saturated fats and proteins from animal meat can promote inflammation in the body, increasing the risk of diseases such as colon cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. Furthermore, animal meat contains compounds like nitrates and nitrites, especially found in processed meats, which can damage cells and DNA, leading to the formation of cancer cells. Barbara O'Neill advises switching to a plant-based diet, replacing meat with plant protein sources like beans, seeds, quinoa, and leafy vegetables, which help maintain health without creating an environment conducive to disease development. 5. Peanuts. Peanuts, although an easy and popular food source, carry hidden health risks that few people are aware of. Barbara O'Neill points out that peanuts are prone to mold contamination, especially aflatoxin, a toxin that can harm the liver and increase the risk of cancer. Aflatoxin has the potential to cause serious damage to the body, particularly for individuals with weakened immune systems, increasing the risk of serious conditions such as liver cancer. Peanuts are not a type of nut we can consume with complete peace of mind, as they are ground-growing plants that are highly susceptible to mold exposure from the soil. When peanuts are contaminated with aflatoxin, the toxin can enter the body and cause damage to liver cells, weakening liver function, and creating an environment conducive to the development of cancer cells. Barbara O'Neill recommends limiting the consumption of peanuts and peanut products, such as peanut butter, to minimize the risk of toxin contamination. Instead, we can replace peanuts with other nuts less likely to be contaminated by mold, such as almonds, cashews, or pistachios. These alternatives are not only safer, but also provide essential nutrients for the body without increasing the risk of serious health issues. 6. Sugary fruits. Fruits are always considered a healthy choice in a diet, but some high-sugar fruits can have negative effects on health, especially when consumed in excess. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that while fruits provide many vitamins and minerals, when the body takes in too much sugar from fruits, particularly those with a high glycemic index, it creates an ideal environment for the development of yeast and other harmful agents. When the body consumes too much sugar from sugary fruits, the excess sugar is converted into energy, But if not used, it nourishes harmful fungi and bacteria in the body, producing lactic acid, uric acid, and acetic acid. These acids not only increase the acidity in the body, but also promote the growth of cancer cells. Furthermore, sugar also raises insulin levels in the body, which is another factor that promotes tumor growth. Barbaraoneill recommends limiting the intake of high-sugar fruits, especially fruits like bananas, grapes, and mangoes. Instead, choose fruits with less sugar, such as Granny Smith apples and grapefruit. These fruits not only provide less sugar, but also contain antioxidants and antifungal properties, helping protect the body from yeast growth and other harmful agents. 7. Yeast bread. Yeast bread, particularly bread made from refined wheat flour, can be one of the health concerns, especially when consumed in excess. Barbaraoneill explains that yeast bread can contribute to increasing the acidity in the body, which creates an ideal environment for the development of cancer cells. The fermentation process in yeast bread produces acidic compounds, which not only disturb the pH balance in the body, but can also increase the risk of chronic diseases such as arthritis, cancer, and heart issues. The yeast in bread can also be a factor that promotes the growth of yeast in the body. When consuming too much yeast bread, we inadvertently create a favorable environment for the growth of harmful fungi and bacteria, causing infections and inflammation. This is particularly problematic for people with weakened immune systems or digestive issues, as consuming yeast bread can lead to problems like bloating, indigestion, and even more severe digestive disorders. Barbaraoneill recommends that instead of consuming yeast bread, we can opt for sourdough bread, which is less acidic and beneficial for gut health due to its lactobacillus bacteria. Switching to whole grain breads is also a great way to provide additional fiber and nutrients to the body, while reducing the risk of digestive issues and the development of cancer cells. The information shared so far must have helped you realize the importance of making the right food choices to protect your health and prevent diseases. With just a few simple changes to your diet, you can create an environment in your body where cancer has no place to grow. Take action today to protect your health and that of your loved ones. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Wishing you good health and energy.